It's crazy. All right, we're in it. We're already in the action. They want to get going. I want to get going, so I'm in for it. Starting out here. They're going to be on, but Siren and Boomich, they've got something to say. This BetBoom roster has been starting to impress. Boomich looking like a man renewed. Axile having some serious impact as well. There's a lot to like here. But Tessis is going to like that headshot. Body shot, even. Now he's going to be trying to move back in, and they can't hold him at bay. Boomich left alone. 1v3. Got the first, nearly the second, but Magisk will put him down, secure the defuse, and secure the first round for Falcons.
I don't know yet.
I mean, based on what we saw at Katowice, he's playing a lot of the same things that he was doing on G2. Seems to be doing some calling around himself as well, right? Supporting Kicksen in that capacity. But we'll see. Here comes the hit. Degs just holding. Rifle here. No op. And Magisk lost as well. Means this could get a little finicky. He's killed on that window peak. Bomb is isolated. Two players coming back through mid. So if NiKo can control this donut rotate, well, Zorti's never going to feel comfortable to actually get that bomb planted down. 2 kills to find, and he's going to take them both. MP9 nerf or no. It's perfectly good. Tess is jumping around, locking this down. And yeah, I mean, talking more about this Falcons team. Again, the space is going to be left towards A. Look at all the ground that they've taken. Falcons opting for that heavy mid-control early means that there's gaps left. And Boomich, the timing on this window peak could be perfect. Nearly catches one. Gonna put NiKo on notice. Now they're in real danger, and Tessis does not realize how far MagnaJess has gotten. Oh my goodness, this is a disaster for Falcons. Just no ability to actually aggress back into this retake. Kicksen totally cut off from his teammates. And they know they have to battle back into mid to even have a chance to make something of this round. And they have no idea Axile's here. Surrounded from all sides. NiKo somehow scrapes that kill on Boomich. But he will not be able to get away from the smoke. And this one's just a non-starter for Falcons.
They made a pretty early call here as well to save. That's why that smoke is out in mid. Even so, they couldn't get out. Massively overloaded was Donut from Falcons, as you said. They gambled on mid having the numbers. A lot of teams will do that. Very difficult to hold mid as CT side if you don't put numbers there, if you don't put early util onto the elbow area. So, and I have no reason to believe. I mean, Magis is the best B-side Dust 2 player in history, assuming he still plays that spot for this team. And NiKo's not too bad either at his positions.
No. Yeah, I think it's Magisk and Tess is now playing with him as well, so they keep the Danish connection going on over there. Tess is filling in for what Dupree was doing in the last Falcons roster in a lot of situations.
Kicksan just annihilated those players. They never stood a chance. I don't know if he dodged a flash or something, but how on earth does he mow down 3 without a response?
Really just one of those what could have been in so many conversations. You know, was part of that Cloud9 team that just really never got going last year. Now still with Boomich, but moved over to this project. This BetBoom team feels like they could actually have some legs, but not going to be easy if you start off getting opt down by Degster on the boost. Zorte unable to do anything in this round.
Smoke now coming over for the long side and the short side.
Ooh.
It's really a fake. The bomb out towards elbow. Dex is taking space. Finds one. Knife is out. Magno. Oh Magno, my lord. And Dexter gets out with his life. That's unbelievable.
He repeats, so maybe a little too far, but that would have been the freest punish ever available. Oh no. A ballsy move from Dexter. Cannot believe he got away with that one.
I'm not surprised. Right. I probably thought it was a fake. I mean, he hadn't seen... All he sees is the smokes come over and nothing else. No noise.
2 players, though.
No space. I kind of dig it.
Oh, great shot from Magisk. He doesn't realize, I don't think, that Boomich is past him. We'll see. No, they are aware, in fact. NiKo, always aware, of course, that that was a possibility.
Young players, it's not like we're coming into this, everybody's a major champion, everybody's expecting big results from day one. It's a project. That said, NiKo's only here to win big tournaments, and well, given how he's playing so far, he's fulfilling his part.
Yeah, he was very clear. Oh my goodness. He was very clear. Let's see if they can get anything. Boomich. Second kill here would go a long way to making this possible. Bombs down at spawn, actually. It doesn't matter. Getting back to link up with that to get a bomb plant in a 2v4. is going to be a great challenge itself when they don't know that they can actually get back out in towards the middle. We'll give up his position at the very least, but again, support in towards mid. Means that he should be comfortable to keep eyes locked on Donut. Okay, hold on. 20 seconds. There's not a lot of time for this. There's not a lot of health for Boomich. 1 HP. If Tessis gets this cave player, it is over. And indeed, it will be Magisk instead. Okay, so a glimmer of hope for BetBoom, but ultimately it was what we expected it to be.
3 has got to be a minimum they're aiming for. And finally, they're going back to what worked earlier. An early A round, mid-fake with the util. But Falcons are much better position this time. Maggie's on location. Got to play it in Donut. Look at NiKo too. Dexter in towards CT. They know what's coming. They're reading this like a book.
Yeah. Well, 1, 2. There's the third, and it's a total shutdown. Extremely telegraphed round. You had no control anywhere else on the map. Boomich, out of bullets. Do lead down. Yeah, I mean, so here's the problem. They go back into that 8 take. That worked, except this time, I think you summed it up well. That it's just constantly all in. And it doesn't look like... I mean, we've seen the ideas and the adjustments from Falcons, right? Where it's like, okay, this happened, so we're going to adjust this. Kind of feels like strat roulette a little bit over on the BetBoom side, where it's like, we're going to hit B. I mean, this time you can't blame them. Extremely limited utility. The economy's been a problem all half long. So they're just trying to swarm and overwhelm with these Tech 9s, and the smokes have created enough space. The bomb's going to go down. That's already so much more successful than we've seen for BetBoom. What can these techies get? The boost assembled. Kicks in, knocked out from the bottom of it. Oh my goodness. NiKo's gone to the USP. He's out of bullets. And he's out of life. As a result of it, Spam may be catching him off guard. So BetBoom look dialed in for a second round. How much skin does Magisk want to put into this one?
I wonder if he knows the HPs. Or he might go for it, but time is pretty limited. Yeah, I mean, obviously the previous round also doesn't squash our concerns about the gun rounds so far. They've really struggled to default for any control, and NiKo changes the pace. A very deep smoke in towards mid. He's just unplayable at the moment. You can't get into mid.
I love that adjustment. Oh yeah, you guys got something? You guys got something? How about this? NiKo uppercut, straight in the jaw of your AWPer. Alright, kicks in caught. The problem is, Siren can't link up with them, or brute force it. There's no actual retake utility left here either for Falcons. They've got to do this with the guns. They're out of nades. They've got a kit on Dexter. He's rerouting to join up with NiKo. They know where Siren is, but Siren's Molotov can also stall them out from this ramp take. Oh, it does need to deploy it, though. Does need to deploy it. That's a bit unfortunate. Didn't realize how close NiKo had gotten. Now things get a bit tenuous for his teammates. Has his first contact. No, Dexter. Rather, it all falls to Boomich. The IG almost do it all himself, and he's looking into the corner, expecting a flashbang that never comes.
The only thing that worked earlier was the A round, and the bluff was called in the following time he went for a similar sort of play. This one looks much more like a standard default, and honestly, it's only been a couple of rounds the entire half. We've seen anything like this, and, well, hardly the perfect start with Zorte going down.
Magnich is out. Boomich has got the space, though. Double entry onto the A site. They're not ready for Magisk, though. And the swing back into clear big boom. It all falls to Axile. Despite us picking him up, he can get nothing done. We'll be back after this. Look at this. This is a full gamble. 4 players towards the B side. Maybe he can get aggressive out cave, but by that point, the players are going to be out towards Donut. Axile has to deliver. Gets the first. Needs more. Needs more. 1 is not enough. If he can hold on to this A-main position by killing Kixen, that would be huge. This would be immense, but he's unable to do so, and NiKo already finding 1, and Donut Bomb already ticking away. Every choke point is controlled, and Tessis is going to show why that's so very effective. It falls to Zorte, the last man. No kit, no util, only a USP and a vest to try and keep him warm against this very cold pistol round. They'll check.
Impossible.
They'll realize he's off.
Impossible. He can't
no
win this.
He's going to save the armor, but at this point, 11-2 down. That is cold consolation.
I love how Kixan played that. When he lost his teammate in A-main, he said, I'm not going to give Axile 2 kills and positioning for this after plant. I'm just going to wait and actually let... I thought at first they were going to... the players coming out of Donut towards site were going to wrap and kill Axile.
Oh, boy. All right. Clyde Boomich, only player who's been able to have some sort of individual moves.
No kits, 1 piece of util, no information. This will take a miracle for Falcons not to be 1 map to the good.
But Alan, do you believe in the power of prayer? That's about all BetBoom might have going for them right now.
Not right now, I don't.
Nade pop on the smoke. Flashbang. No flash. Dry fighting. Uh-oh. Hold on, Falcons. They're going to get the kills. Axile flying through the smoke. Traded out. So we get a Magno just attempt at the clutch. This guy, at one point, was being painted as the next donk. This would be a donk-esque round to win. He's going to route around towards the ramp to do so. Here's the footsteps in cave. That gives up some information. Wants to come back towards that fight. They've cleared it, right? So they're not thinking he's going to be coming around. But that lack of a kit means that this time is so precious. And now NiKo just tucked into the corner. He only heard the 1 set of footsteps and looking the wrong way on the fitty clear. That is NiKo to put 1 in the skull and 1 on the board for Falcons. They've got the map.
Stellar practice in NA, but when all the teams are already there for Dallas,
yep,
it's just going to be tremendous. So yeah, you're right. They can get into Dallas and the Major too, especially from a Falcons perspective. Could set them up for a monster May into June of this year.
Look at this control. Poor Zortes just trying to stay alive. Again, we go for BetBoom with one of these 1-4 gamble calls. We saw these on Ancient. Didn't really work out. Now we got a 4-man retake up Catwalk. They've got all the information. They've got a flashbang set up from Testes. There's that flash. Very effective. The kill's not so effective, though. Flashbang didn't necessarily catch. There is no kit on these BetBoom players, so if they can play the stall-out game, this will work out. NiKo coming up on the flank, and just an assassination on that first shot. He's trying to stall this, knowing the clock is his friend. Wait, there's Axile. Knows he's off it. He's already won it. NiKo doesn't even have to fire this next shot. He'll go for it, because why not? But everybody's going up in smoke here. There is no round win for BetBoom. It's Falcons in the pistol. I mean, Boros for like 2 seconds, who I don't know if he's so much of a voice, but on this team, don't get me wrong, Kixon's building a really nice resume for himself, but it's not like anybody is telling NiKo how to play the game. 1 and 1. Man advantage for BetBoom. Kit on Axile. Bomb will be planted. Kixon and Dexter, what do they got? Kixon's got a weird little knee blocking his vision. I don't know if that helps or hurts. I guess we'll find out. They're a little nervy about this retake. They've got some util to come out here. That's a massive kill. Kixon can't get it done. Just trying to spray, trying to spam, and Dexter, yeah, no correct choice now. A defuse on BetBoom on the first gun rounder on the board, Alan. We did see, I mean, when BetBoom finally got something going, right? It was off of reading the light sight. This wasn't so much that, but they then immediately got stymied. Magisk has already found the opener. This is out in the long fight. And there's the second as well.
Well, there goes the long hold.
Yeah, I don't know what is Axile doing wandering back into that fight.
I don't know what just happened because it looked like there was a smoke on the box, so anybody aggressing long doors would have been easily seen by Magisk. I assume there was a flash of Boomish that got turned. It's just an absolute crumbling, and look at these A positions.
Oh boy.
I mean, even if Tezes doesn't find those kills, they're always getting traded. Impossible to hold from elbow like that.
Just never stop buying the FAMAS. What is a save? What is an eco? What is a NiKo? He's gone. Mid-fight, or long fight rather, actually successful here for BetBoom. They'll take that. 1 for 2 exchange every day of the week. Classic Dust 2. We're going to have a massive long fight. Whoever wins the long fight is going to be well positioned for the rest of the round.
Adage as old as time. Approaching, it must be something like 25 years now of that playing out.
True.
Older than a lot of our viewers, I suspect. What can they conjure now? I mean, this site is so well defended. There is a smoke on double doors, which will alert these B players and could be coming. Now they know for sure. Molly will land soon. Can Zorte find a frag? Nope. Scout removed. All on Siren. Kixan, second heady of the take. That is brutal. What are you supposed to do as BetBoom?
Save? Supposed to save.
I mean, aside from just hitting shots, I don't know what they could have done more with that site hold. They just got annihilated. You said it with such confidence that I believed you for a second.
You know,
it's like it
I
must
just
be
assume,
right.
As soon as someone's become associated with Saw, I still think about that Ants roster. Oh, toes spotted. Kicks in, looking for them toes. And he'll find them. This is the last rifle here on Axile. They've identified where it is on Cat. They have two options. Try and avoid it, or try and go hunt.
What was that you said earlier about BetBoom definitely getting more rounds?
Hey, look, you know, I could still. The re-aggression into Cat's kind of interesting. It is just USPs on most of these. But you do have this AK. Hold on. Oh, but it's NiKo on the other side. Triple boost? Good flashbang. Was that a team flash? That was a team flash. That was a flash from lower that NiKo peeked into. The timing's awkward there. And he eats it full on. If that timing had been just a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Now you have a choice to make, right? Because you have players unarmored. But you got a 4v3 and rounds are so very precious. Do you risk it all? No kit. One flash. Do you risk it all? Dangster's got a molly here on ramp. First player down. Second player down. Third player dropped. Zorte now alone, but he's already out in no man's land trying to get out of here. And indeed he will. Back into the foxhole he goes. An AK at least to limp into the next round. Dude's playing lights out.
It's just brutal, man. I mean, even in the rounds where Falcons, they lose an early man, they're making some mistakes, it looks a bit scrappy. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God, another one. Another one.
Doesn't matter. You can't kill him.
The heat map of Boomich and Magisk. They also know it's mostly been Boomich posted up in the pit, so with Boomich gone, no one has taken up his post. It's Magno playing from the site. That nade might finish. It does indeed. One down already. Magisk didn't even have to peek on this one. He'll finally be put to rest. 25 seconds. Time is a little nervy. Nice kill from Zorte, but Axile lost in turn should mean that this bomb goes down and there's little that they can do about it. The Siren?
No way.
What's it? Turn right, NiKo. Turn right. Or left, Siren. Somebody. Oh, no. His teammate's going to get caught on the save now, thinking that it's clear. NiKo. Double take. But the round is done. You're two out of position, Siren. Keep saving that off. It ain't making a difference, but keep on trying. Because the Falcons have got you in their talons.
So at least for a moment, he can confirm that mid is empty. But as we can see, Falcons now going silent, using this coverage. Re-smokes now in towards this CT position. Bit of a gap here, but they'll go in front of it. Magno punishes. Magno punishes. He picks up on that gap and gets a two-piece for himself.
Oh, brilliant play. Shooting through. I mean, it's a bit of luck, but he's also making his own vision. Tess is trying to get in position to bail out his teammate. He's still going to get that kill. This round's not done. 20 seconds. It's close. It's tenuous. Have to win this fight in mid, and nicely done from Magnochez to go in and secure it. Set up Axile for the last, and finally BetBoom have at least matched their round total from Ancient.
Especially the silencer. Gets a little bit more vision every time. Critical round in terms of salvaging something from this half of BetBoom. We still need a lot more, and as soon as they throw anything different into the arena, they get absolutely hamstrung.
Dixie's going to have so much space here. Is Axile ready for him to be this far up? Is Axile ready for the up to be posted? He's treating it carefully, as he should, but there's the deletion. Had to get some sort of information, and in the dry peak, Dixie's just so ready to punish. Here comes another. It's over. It's so over. Boomich just trying to find safe haven. Well, guess who was waiting for you this entire time? Your sleep paralysis demon, Magisk.
Give us that heat map. Just brutal with how they've gone for aggressive moves, then played passive. You've got NiKo in mid, who's just been an absolute fiend. It's just... there's no room to maneuver here for this CT side.
Hold on, 5v4, nice nade, nice pop, nice collect. But I think to echo your point, Alan, the thing that's been different here is BetBoom have gotten some early round advantages. They've gotten some 5v4s. They've gotten some numbers up. And they've still struggled to convert so mightily. Whereas on Ancient, especially that first half, it was just like, oh, nope, you're down 5v4. Oh, nope, you're down 5v3. Like, try and recover. This time, look at this. BetBoom are well positioned. Axile's in place. Zort is here. He's going to be able to rotate between. The timing is going to be huge on Magisk, but you can't doubt him based on how dang good he's been. No, he still gets it! He rips the head off the AWP, and you know he's going to expect Boomage. Of course he's going to get Boomage! This guy is unstoppable right now. Axile then rumbled, has to make some sort of a move, or it's just disaster, and that is solo action from Magisk. We don't even see what he's doing, but he's just John Wick, silent in the night, executing everyone arrayed against him. This is unreal. You have an AWP and Boomage posted just to deal with that one walkout. You know it's coming. And he still just destroys you. What can you do? What can you do against this guy? There's the nade. He's going to get an assist at minimum on this kill as well. Just off of that HE. And they're not giving him a peek. They know. It's inevitable. Magisk will send us to the half. Mid? All right, so this is weakening the stack for Falcons, right? Two players going towards CT, anticipating the mid aggression.
Oh, my lord.
Has just collected, getting antsy out the long house. Goes looking, and now whatever you were trying to do, you can't do it, because you got to deal with a wolf in the back line.
You're burning your util. Presumably this util was for a site take, and you're not even getting that far. The bomb is in mid. This is over.
They just... That was bizarre for Axile, just assuming that maybe he would have repositioned, maybe he would have gone back in the longhouse to avoid giving up the kill, but that's an element of carelessness that you can't afford at this point in time. All right, straight towards the A-take. Here we go. Just brawl it out with pistols, get some headshots, and this can get righted very quickly for BetBoom. Unfortunately for them, the headshots are not coming their way. Kicksan dealt with, still a player on site. Magisk is ready for it. Of course he is. And Magno Jez will not fare much better. 11-2. This is looking like it might just be over and done with.
Dallas, though, towards the end, looks like it will be one of them. BetBoom forcing up. What else can you do? You can't eco here and give away 10 series points. Gotta force it out. Try and make something work. If they can find Kicksan, maybe there's a route to a plant. Decent trade, but now the cavalry's here. There's so many players to deal with. Can they even get this bomb down?
Plant. Oh my god. They're gonna get a bomb plant, I say. Increasingly nervously. Please just stick the bomb. Please. They're giving it to you. Please stick the bomb. Axile, please. Axile, please. Don't peek. No, Axile. No. Don't go for one more peek. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Axile, maybe not. Magnojez, maybe yes. No util. Oh, they're just brawling the scout, but there will be no bomb plant today. There will be no money for this final round.
You gotta also be Kicksan looking at, you know, your new pickups in Magisk and NiKo, if you look at it as a continuation of Heroic and being like, this is great. These calls work a lot better now, guys.
Do the game Counter-Strike.
Use the flashes, guys, please. Please use the flashes.
Try.
Oh dear. It's a disaster. And Falcons are definitely now going to Dallas.
I just heard a type. Someone just typed GG. So guarantee someone just hit GG after that. Oh, well, it's over. Domination coming through. Falcons have got it.